Hello my friends, and welcome to episode 19 of Let's Play Cities Skylines Trinity. And on this episode I have decided that I changed my mind about something minor. I do want a road to come through here actually, but I don't want it to interfere with any of this stuff. So I don't know exactly the trajectory of this road, but we can at least build part of it, right? Yes, we can. Okay. And we can build it as a high-speed so-called national road. And let's have nope. Alright, yeah, this is the problem, getting from low to high and then back in the other direction. I think that is the way to do it. The only problem I have with this is it, of course, messes up the aesthetics of the whole area. But I think that is a sacrifice we are going to have to be willing to make here. However, we can put this here. And then this will come down to here. We'll have a brief bit here. Then we'll go here, but that's an overcorrection, and we all know how much those annoy me. And actually, we'll leave it there, because we don't know what's going on over here yet. But we can see what's happening here. And despite how low this is, it should work. It's one of those things that appears lower than it is. And it messes up the aesthetics a little bit, but sometimes functionality does have to take precedent. So, there we go. Now, a lot of things have to happen here. This highway goes over to here. This highway needs a way to come back to this highway, but also to go here, have an interchange over here somewhere, and then connect to the highway after that. So what we are going to do, this needs to stay at this level, but it only needs to be 3. And this one, I think we can do it the same way. Now here's what happens. Here's where things get interesting. This comes down and it has to go to the middle level. Now one's going to go back and the other two are going to be for the ramp and the way onto the highway. So we've got to turn this like that. And this is where things are going to get really tight. But tightness is something to be understood and appreciated in this project we're working on. Whoopsie. Actually, come on. Alright, here we go. We've got to actually bring this in a little bit more. And Oh no, come on. It's perfectly okay if this slope, if this actually goes out a little bit. Actually, it's going to go in even more, but it's okay, I suppose. Good. All right. Yeah, this is the real intense part. Like, literally, I was thinking about this in the bathroom at work yesterday, just because this intersection was a fun puzzle for me, you could say. So yeah, if you ever wanted to know what I think about it at the bathroom at work, there's your answer. So you need to come here, come around, and then you are going to split. You'll understand what I'm doing very shortly. Likewise, you need to split. And meanwhile, this guy needs to snake through in as aesthetically pleasing of a way as possible. There we go. We can do better on this side though. Aesthetics are an important quality when building a city. Anyone who tells you otherwise is clearly a communist. I mean, have you seen the cities that they try to build? Nasty, nasty things they are. This is the only place that might actually get unaesthetic a little bit. Just out of necessity, if nothing else. But this is now, let me think about this. We already have the way back. Wait a minute. We don't need a way forward. This entire bit here, as well as this, is unnecessary. Because you're either going back or you're going to the exit, aren't you? Likewise, you are either going up and over, or you are going to the exit. Okay. If you don't know what I'm muttering about, you'll find out very, very quickly. There's just one more thing that we have to do before we get too carried away, but in fact, that means that this can actually go way out here, and we are going to do this. Boom! You may be wondering, like, what the heck is that? Well, you'll see very quickly. All right. Now for the path over. there over to here, though. That's the one problem. We'll think of it. We'll think of it. Okay. Good. And now we take our tree-lined route and we say that this shall be, in a short matter of time, one of the main roads of this portion of the city. Of course, we have a farmhouse over here, so maybe... Okay, here's where we have to do some more adjustments. So I'm sorry if you live along these lines, but... Yeah, you go straight. And for the time being, oh yes. Basically, a dirt road is a shortcut for this is temporary in this game. There we go. Very elegant. Maybe not so elegant, but it will do in a pinch. Okay. Now, there we go. Do you see how this is starting to make sense now? Okay. Up, but also under. Because, yeah, but aesthetics. Come on, we can do better aesthetics than that. Also, our demands are popping up again. I have not failed to notice. Okay, that's a tad bit of an overcorrection, but I think that's going to be okay. Oh, look, people are actually already using this. Very helpful. Yes, making sure that the historic farmhouse is not crushed. It might be hidden by this, but it won't be crushed. Go away. What do you mean? What do you freaking mean? Okay, we have to be a little bit more, because that's fine, and this should be high enough, and it is high enough. I don't know what the deal before was. this over here should also be 4 lanes aside for at least a while, because this is a big deal exit right here. Okay, do you see now? Do you see now how this is working? Now they might use this to cut through, I just realized. But they shouldn't. If they do, though, we're going to have to make an annoying correction. But the fact is, a correction can be made. Oh. Alright, do you see now? Can you see? Now we are going to make some fixes here, although it might be a little bit easier. Simply take a spot. I love how the trees just sort of whoop, up they go when you raise the land. It's pretty funny. Okay. Well, one connector we're going to have over here is going to be this road. Which will happily go here. Now this presents a little bit of a problem, because if we put an intersection here, that's going to be really close to it, and that would be an issue. So let's do this first. And now what I seek to do is we are going to begin a big old bend. I'm tempted to just have like a mini points entrance over here. But I don't think we'll be doing that. This is going to be a very major way into the city, I think. So we've got to be extra careful with how we proceed. More people are going to be going down here than further that way. So, you know what we're actually going to do? This is going to seem insane to you guys, but this is what we're going to do. Oh yeah, this is happening. Traffic is going to have to serpentine all the way over, but happily there will be an alternate way to get off over here. And we'll actually start it from here. So what do you look at that craziness? And of course, anyone walking, we are going to give a little shortcut. Look at that. So people can be in the left lane to go here, in the straight lane to go a little bit further on. And I would hope that this would work, but such will not be known until we really get things going. Oh, I almost forgot. And this might actually pose a problem. I wanted this to carry the monorail, but the problem with that is, as you might imagine, that adds extra height, and we don't have it. Not here, anyway. But if we have this go parallel, nope, can't do it. Well, this means that we are going to have to go 1/2 step up, and yes, I've done this a number of times. I know that's exactly what you need. Oh, and we have this to deal with again. We've been through this before. We're going to be going through this in a slightly different way this time. Can't believe I forgot about my plan to have an elevated rail here. First of all, just so we don't have that headache later, why don't we go along and do this first? Okay, good. There we go. Oopsie. Yep, better. Now this is going to not work now. I'll show you. See? So what we're going to have to do is this is going to have to bump up a little bit. An exciting little rise. This might not have to go up. No, it doesn't. Okay. Whoop. I'm tempted to change this whole thing so that doesn't look so bumpy now, but I don't know. This could be just considered a little oddity of the system. This little bump. Actually, we'll make it a little bit better, because it actually looks better if it goes up and then stays up for a little bit. You know what, though? But it wouldn't line up anyway, so nah. We won't make the other side higher just for aesthetic purposes. But now, yeah, one of these is going to go here and go across here, and the other one is going to actually go across here and down that way. So I nominate the crisscrossing will happen on this side. We'll find room for all of this, believe me. Oh, no, wrong. Oh, half a tick. There we go. It also looks like something you'd see at an amusement park. We're actually going to begin the overhang over here. Oh, don't do this to me. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. And that, my friends, is how it's done. Oh. Look at me and missing a spot. Oh, we have to. Remember what I said in the other episode? We have to be under actually the road tab to be able to do that. There we go. And actually, sigh. Okay. Here we go. Oh, right. It's really particular, and when you build the station, you can't have anything touching it. You can build that stuff again after, no problem. But during, forget about it. Okay, it's alright if it's tilted, as long as it still counts as straight. That way, yes, my friends, we can totally avoid the historic barn. And that will only be the first of hopefully many of the stops along this location. Yeah, people are already using this shortcut. They'll be going back too because there's going to be a whole lot of stuff. In fact, you know what? Let's make life real easy. Let's condense these two into just one thing like that. But can we do that any better? Always thinking of alternatives is what I'm doing here. Nope, it's going to be the same, but that's okay. But yeah, that will, because people are going to be going into this part of the city and that part of the city roughly equally, so splitting them off right here should actually be a fairly logical thing to do. Okay, well, my friends, so far, ugh. So far things are going well. Not sure I'm powering this because no one's ever going to be using it, but we have pretty good things going on here. And plenty of people are using this to cut through, which might be something that we have to contend with in the future. But for right now, we are going to be a-okay with all of the stuff we have going on. So, my friends, and also we have people actually using these lame dirt connectors, but it's part of our culture, we'll say, you know? If you hate this, you hate our history and all that stuff. But that does bring us once again to the end of our episode. So I hope you enjoyed this, and next time that we convene here, we are going to be constructing a lot more. So see ya.